Welcome to the Randy Savagery Show. Bam! Today we have a very special guest named Jacob, and he is a arm wrestler. Jacob, tell him. What's up, bro?
How's it going? Yeah.
Look there.
Looking there. We're here. This is my camera?
Yep.
What's going on? Yeah, I tend to wrestle some arms, you know?
Yeah, dude. So wait, hold on a second before we get any further. Like, what kind of arm wrestler are you? Because I know there's like pro.
Yes.
So I'm assuming there's semi, probably midget, major. I don't know.
Did you just call me a midget?
That's so funny. I'm actually going to ask you about that because that's funny that you said that. No, I'm going to ask him about that.
So there are different levels to it, obviously. I'm no longer allowed to compete as an amateur. So I'm not technically a pro because I don't make a living off of it, but
okay.
I win money for sure.
Interesting. So you're saying if someone has like a big YouTube channel, but they're not very good at the sport, they're pro?
I would say so. If you can sponsor yourself, that's what my intentions are, to use the monetization to like travel to different states and arm wrestle different clubs and whatnot. So.
Oh, and you're saying you would do that off like a YouTube channel?
Off of a YouTube channel.
Well, why don't you tell them what your YouTube channel is, man? Why don't you plug yourself? Go ahead in with the plug.
Hey, everybody. You can go to Mega Arms. That's just Mega and Arms on YouTube. I'm not a gun channel. I'm just a bunch of arm wrestler, you know, just fooling around with homies.
All right, so tell us about the whole arm wrestling world. It sounds like it's mostly a male-dominated sport. You said homies. I didn't hear any.
There are ladies.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So tell us about it. What is? How did you get into it? How about that? How did you start arm wrestling?
All right, so this is great. This is great.
Okay.
When I was partying hard in high school, or like at the end of high school, I was, you know, arm wrestling people at parties, and I was winning all these arm wrestles. Just no one could beat me for some strange reason.
High school.
High school, right?
What high school?
Oh, Howell High School.
Howell High School. What about after Howell High School? What high school did you go to?
Kensington Woods.
Kensington Woods. Shout it
that
out.
Was
dog.
probably
you gotta be real. Baby.
That was probably like the
best.
best half a semester I ever had at school.
Be real. All right. Continue.
So I'm at these parties, and I'm drinking, I'm arm wrestling, and I realize it can't be beat, right? So there's always something on the line at these parties. The thing that really got me hooked on it, the winner was going to gets to motorboat this chick's tits. Like big tits.
Wow.
And
so the stakes were high.
No.
She was big tits.
She was cheerleader, skinny.
Ooh.
The stakes were high.
Stakes were high.
Yeah.
Stakes are high, and I was willing to break something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just couldn't be beat, and I'm a little guy.
Yeah.
I was only like 140 pounds. You know?
Yeah. I was actually going to bring that up. Did you grow taller after high school? Because as we were just standing, like it almost shocked me. I was like, he seems so much taller than
I sure hope so.
Yeah. Like, what did that happen or what? What happened? Did you take human growth hormone? Did you get the
None?
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
No. I wish.
Okay. I feel like he was like 3 inches shorter when we were like
probably
sophomores.
I honestly, when I was going, like, I have a heart problem, and I was always told.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that actually. Now you said that.
As a young person, I was always told that I was like a year or two behind the growth chart for my age, and I was like, what the fuck? So I think by the time I was like 20 years old is when I probably hit another growth spurt.
It's crazy. That's insane because I stopped growing, I think, sophomore.
I mean, it happens like basketball players be doing that all the time.
Yeah. They get into college and they're just like...
They'll get into pros and grow 3 inches. But, you know, they only play in college for 1 year. So, you know, they're like 20. You know what I'm saying? 20 years old.
I wish I could have got a couple inches at 20.
I wish I could get a couple inches more.
I'd take a couple inches right now. I'd take an inch and maybe a half inch even if they'll give it.
I won't take anything for granted.
Actually, I won't take anything less than an inch.
I'd take another 5.
Another 5?
Bro, are you sure that it's recording, though? Because there's no light on it. I always get scared. Do you
5
see?
minutes in right now.
All right, cool. So you got started from going hard at the parties, right? Yeah. You're a young cat. You're drinking. He was short, but he was jacked. So that's another thing. He might have been short on the growth, but you're a real muscular, jacked dude. And I remember that you were always strong, even in high school. You're going to these Howell parties. You're getting wasted. You're having a blast. What makes you do a comp?
I saw it on television one day. On ESPN2, and I was like, what the fuck? This is a real thing. Like, I remember looking at my arms after beating all these guys at the tournament, at the party one day, and be like, I think I was built for arm wrestling. Legitimately, like in my brain, I felt that. And I saw it on TV, and I was like, this is something that I got to do.
Now, I got to ask. Your strength in arm wrestling really doesn't come from your arm, though, right? It's mostly from your shoulder.
No.
No clue.
It's ligament strength. Everything is connected to your hand, so your hand has to be the strongest thing, right? I can't pull to the side what I can't hold on to. So my hands are rock solid.
Okay.
Like, this is as far as they open.
Tons of forearm strength then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, it's like bone on bone the way I arm wrestle, really. I put, like, my whole entire frame into everything. Okay. Yeah.
But you follow the rules, whatever the stipulations are.
I push the limits of all the rules.
Oh,
I
okay.
really do.
All right.
That's what winners do.
That's what, I mean.
That is what winners do.
That's what winners do.
That is what winners do.
Why be complacent with just, I fight for everything.
So who are like the best in the world? What's the top tier? Who's making like prize money? How does it work?
All right, so you're going to think that this is absolutely ridiculous, right?
I already do.
But but the top guys in the sport, just for an event, like to come to a tournament, $30,000 just to show up, right?
That doesn't seem crazy to me.
That's nice.
Well, that's
you said they're the top, right?
Yeah, they're at the top. But that's just to show up at like your local tournament, right? That's if you want them to come here. If they're like they're out there for actually fighting for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wow. Yeah.
Are they massive men though?
The biggest. His name is like Levon Snatchanovili. I can't say any of their names overseas, so it's like
some type of Russian.
Oh yeah, he is a Hungarian. He weighs like 400 pounds, and he's just
400 pounds,
and he's like he's like the density of a gorilla. Like,
does he look gorilla-ish too?
Oh,
hair-wise,
he's freaky. He's a scary individual, and he just absolutely destroyed like America's #1 arm wrestler, just without breaking a sweat.
What's his name?
Devin Lorette.
I think Devin Lorette was on Lex Friedman's podcast.
He was, yes,
Shout
he
out
was.
To Lex Friedman, dude.
Oh, fucking
I
shout out
love that
to Lex
episode.
Friedman.
That was a great episode.
He's actually Canadian. Armed forces, like special military man.
Well, they're Canadian, but okay. But all right, okay.
So like the National Guard or something.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For sure.
Equivalent here.
So yeah, I mean, just like they're making the big bucks.
But do you believe that? So there's no weight classes, like. Oh, okay, all right. So talk to me. What's up?
I'm 154 pounds. Like that's my cutoff.
But who's the best in the world at 154 pounds? I guess is my question. Like, all right, so with boxing, right? If you're Floyd Money Mayweather, OZ doesn't subscribe to this, but many millions of humans do. He's one of the best in the world for his weight class. Canelo, Alvarez, So
Tyson, take them all.
Absolutely.
Oh, sure. Highest weight class.
Highest weight class.
So that's what I'm saying. Is there a
5'8",
way to emerge in the sport at your weight class? Can you come on the scene and be like, I'm the best at 150?
I know what you're saying, because like in UFC terms, like John Jones is the man, because John Jones is the fucking top of the mountain, right? Can I swear on this podcast? I'm just
not yet.
Almost.
All right. So like, but there's
keep it clean.
There was Mighty Mouse. I can't
exactly. Yeah.
Dimitri Johnson.
He's 125 pounds. He doesn't get the eyes, that all the big guys out there are doing, because they're not causing damage like the big guys are doing.
What about Sugar Sean O'Malley?
I was about to say, I think
anyone can do it.
I think he's got so much flash. I think you have to be able to be yourself.
Because like in
yourself.
UFC, the heavyweights are not who we're normally watching until very recently.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It was boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they knew they could all get slumped so quickly.
That was when they were fatter and stuff. Now they're like freaks.
Yeah, I mean, as of very, very recently.
You're right. Yeah. Before there was always like a fat guy or a big, I don't know.
Or
John Jones,
but light heavy was always the premier weight class for UFC.
Exactly. Yep.
Right, yeah.
All through time, because I mean, all the way back to Chuck Liddell days.
Yep.
At 205.
At 205.
Who was was it Tom or Cormier? Who's
Daniel?
Cormier? Yeah, Daniel Cormier. Wasn't he like the first heavyweight to be cool, like on the scene, or is he not a heavyweight?
I mean, was he cool?
Like he won, right? People
he was heavyweight.
I think he was projected.
Champion, I thought
he was projected. He came out of a different promotion, and they were like, "All right, well, he's going to be So it's like all the hype behind
Didn't
his
he
name.
lose to John Jones?
He lost to John Jones.
In
And
my
he's
head.
just, and he's
got
just John Jones.
spanked by
Yeah.
John Jones.
John Jones was spanking everybody.
See, then I don't even care. I really don't even care. I want to see like Nagano and John Jones, bro.
They're talking about it.
Woo!
Yeah, that's deadly. That's straight up.
I still got my money on John Jones.
Or the French guy.
Absolutely.
Who's the big French guy? I forget his name. Do you guys remember his name? He just knocked out Tai Tavusi or whatever his name is. The
shoey guy.
The shoey guy, yeah, he knocked him out clean, dude.
Not familiar.
Well, he also is awesome. Like, he's 256 pounds, shredded, like 6'6". Love it.
Straight animals.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
That's fire. So let's get back to the arm wrestling, though. So, answer my question. Is there a way to blow up in your weight class in that type of sport?
Is it social media?
It's social media. I mean,
Because I was about
social
to-
media presence, but still, I'm a little guy in a big pond. You know.
Yeah, but if you had like 1 million followers, could you be like, I need 30,000 to show?
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Numbers talk.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because everybody wants promotion. So if you have 1 million people looking at you,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
you got to be worth at least.
People who I will go out on a limb and say that people who record these arm wrestling tournaments well probably get more recognition than any of the arm wrestlers.
Well, I say I know
I
there's some guy that's always on my timeline that's like some biker guy.
The biker guy, right?
Yeah, I don't.
You even know him. You're like,
Exactly.
oh, yeah, I know the bike guy. He's
killing
everyone's
it.
money.
If he were to actually make a YouTube channel, he's already got 100,000 subscribers or whatnot on TikTok.
The reason his is so good is because he just be talking to these motherfuckers as he's doing. He's like, oh yeah,
And
that's a pretty good grip.
arm
That's a pretty good
wrestles.
grip.
Oh,
in those-
he's arm wrestling and doing
he's
it.
arm wrestling
in
in those videos against people who don't arm
from a
wrestle.
hat or something.
No, it's just someone's recording from the side.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's getting all of his views off of non-competition because all those people don't know how to arm wrestle. So it's like
He's just beating big people.
He looks like he's really showing them how to do it. Yeah, this is how you do it. You got to do it like this.
Right.
And they'll be trying, and then he'll be like, all right, we're
But
done.
I'm going to be 100% honest. An arm that has been arm wrestling for a year compared to just a normal human being, even a weightlifting human being's arm,
Yeah.
is just
It's not even,
it's unrecognizable. You'd be like,
because you're working different stuff.
Oh, you're
out.
saying just from doing it. They
Yeah.
got a freaky looking bicep and stuff.
you don't even have to have freaky looking biceps.
No, because it's not about the bicep.
It's not about the freaky
Right.
looking forearm. Is there anything visibly freaky, or you're just saying the strength is out
I
control?
mean, I have some pretty freaky like definition in my forearms.
let's
but
see it, baby. Why don't you break it out for the people at home, for the ladies at home?
Well,
dude?
I'm not.
Let's
I'm
show
not
them
pumped.
the arm,
I'm not
dog.
pumped or anything. but-
Okay. All
Do
right.
some push-ups real quick.
Yeah, you can pop some push-ups out too if you want to, dog.
Dead hang.
For the ladies at the crib. Oh my God, freaking Popeye, dude.
It's like, yeah, it's just from squeezing and grabbing.
Could you give us 5 squeezes for the people at home, real
5
quick?
squeezes for
just
the-
5 squeezes, real quick.
Is this a good spot right here?
Yeah. Pump it out for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that freaky Popeye shit.
And I'm just a little guy, man.
Woo!
I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, would you say 156?
154 pounds. And
54.
I don't even weigh 154 pounds. I could still gain 6 or 7 pounds.
Oh, that's just the class you're in.
That's just the class I'm in. Yeah.
All right, so how many times have you been beat? What's your record, cuz?
I mean, I've taken quite a few L's. I won't lie. I won't lie.
I would hope
But,
you're not gonna lie. They're gonna look it up. They're gonna check you out.
I
dude.
think I'm ranked number 6, number 5 in the state of Michigan, right hand, left hand.
Okay.
I mean, and I've been plateaued for about a year now. Like I just can't get past these few guys above me on the rankings, even though I've beat some of them, previously.
Well, have you considered steroids?
Every day of my life.
Yeah, I think that would probably help you a lot. Why don't you do that?
Do you guys get tested?
No, there's no testing.
Dude, you
Seems
gotta
like
see
a
that.
win.
I've seen the big guys talking about. That guy's on tons of steroids.
This-
the big monkey dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He went from that guy went from 190 pounds to 400 pounds in a matter of 3 years. He went from a guy who was getting just swept away at Worlds to dominating the sport. He's the mountain.
So what's up, dog? You
I
trying to be
mean,
the little mountain or what?
I'm
That's what
trying.
saying.
I'd be the
Come
little
on.
mountain. I just
What is holding you back, or is it not that important to you? I don't know. I
no.
don't really know. I don't know what it is.
It's pretty important to me, right? Because I know that other people are doing it,
Yeah.
and I know that it's okay to do. I mean,
it's okay. It's okay.
It would just be up here. You'd have to be okay with it up here, like knowing that you're going in with an advantage, basically.
That would make me feel great.
But there are people with genetic advantages already.
100%.
Hands, people with big hands in the sport dominate.
Yeah.
I have little baby hands.
Me too, man.
My hands are so
Maybe
comfortable
you
to
need
arm
that
wrestle.
HGH too.
Yeah,
I could be shooting them. Yep.
Grow it up, dude. Grow it up.
Fucking salad fingers over here.
That's what we need, dude. We need you to have like those big, gigantic, weird-looking hands, dude.
Opening up doorknobs, like
breaking doors when you open them up. Sorry.
So it's like, if I didn't have the heart problem.
That's right.
I think I brought this up even in high school. I feel like I've literally had this conversation with him, dude. It's the heart.
Yeah.
His bad fucking heart. Oh, and I know why now, because we wanted you to do drugs with us. It's your fucking heart. That's what it was.
I probably would have done them too.
I remember now, dude. I remember. So that heart holds you back, man.
Right, yeah.
So what is the heart problem? Do you know?
Bicuspid aortic valve.
Oh, you know exactly what it is.
So yeah, my aorta valve. Your aorta valve has 3 flaps on it when your heart pumps, and mine only has 2.
You were born this way.
Yeah, I was born this way.
Okay.
So when my heart beats, blood regurgitates, causing a heart murmur. I actually have a pool of blood in my heart.
Every day, all day?
Every day, all day.
And then, but how have you always been so ripped and muscular and shit?
The fucking doctors told me not to.
They told you not to work out?
I was.
Oh, so you worked out?
Yeah, dude. I was like, when I was growing up, man,
life.
I was like fucking good at hockey. Like I could have gone places, maybe college with it. And doctors were like, no, that's dangerous, dude. You can't even play sports. Baseball was off limits.
You don't even move in baseball.
Exactly.
You gotta run the diamond.
If you get hit in the
Once
chest,
a game, maybe, and probably just to that one base, and then you got to turn around and walk back.
It's cardio. It's cardio running from center field to the dugout.
Oh, yeah, the guys on the outside.
Yeah, those guys, they gotta
But
move.
still,
I'd be
there's
like,
5 minutes in between each freaking pitch.
Right.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Just standing out there.
It looks so nice. They're chewing gum. They got sunglasses. I know they're listening to music.
It's like the opposite of basketball.
They're podcast. They're listening. Someone's podcasting while doing it, dude.
That's awesome.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, they got him mic'd up.
Catch the ball.
Okay, so you can't take steroids, at least. I don't know if we can say he can't, though.
Here's
right?
the thing. This is what's stopping me, really.
Your mom?
I don't fucking want to learn about this shit. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You were dumb. I remember. You were dumb, too. And when I say that, I mean, you wouldn't do your schoolwork, and you were fucking around.
Dude.
And, you're a dummy. Like a dumb
I cannot.
kid. Good kid, though. Great
I cannot
guy.
remember ever sitting down and doing homework.
Yep.
Never.
Yep.
Me neither.
Yep.
My brain was off other places, right? Just
You wanted to be a arm wrestler.
not even.
I didn't believe in bringing homework home.
Do you remember Kayla Kudakai?
The name sounds familiar.
Let's say, what a name.
Wait. She the skinny one with the.
Probably not anymore.
Oh, wait. She dated Hyatt. No?
No, that's her friend. That was the skinny, really suicide.
Now I know.
one.
Yeah, now I know who. Yeah,
She
now
was
I know.
the one with the big tits, but kind of a flatter butt. But not
Yeah.
No, that wasn't
Hey, that wasn't that. Flat
that
butts were
wasn't
okay.
the hot thing yet.
Flat butts were cool
It
back
wasn't
then.
super, super hot yet. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
I don't know about cool, but it wasn't
They
it
weren't
is
like.
now.
They weren't like. That's cool. But they
I
were like.
agree. Now it's like if you got a flat.
It's like, what are you doing? Like Planet Fitness is only $10 a month.
Yeah, what are those? You gotta fix that for sure. Dude. All right, so have you ever thought about though, maybe just having a real close relationship with your doctor and say, I'm gonna try these steroids.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do them, and you're gonna monitor my heart.
Yeah.
You're gonna make sure all that. I don't know.
I got health insurance now, so I'd be down to try that.
So
out.
I'm just saying, if you have access to the doctor and a doctor works for you, so you might go to one doctor and he's like, "Oh, you're on steroids, you're a drug addict," and then you go, "I'm not." So I need a new doctor.
actually sounded just like my doctor growing up.
I knew, dude. So if that happens, you say, "Oh, well, you work for me. I need a new doctor." You get a new doctor, but if you want to be the best in the world, then don't you have to do the drugs? Don't you have to go down this path and have to get a good doctor?
I physically do. I do, yeah.
Because all your competition is doing it. So what about these boys that beat you? Do you think they beat you all natural?
There are some that we know that aren't natural.
That are whooping you?
But hey, it's really what's giving me fuss lately is the new generation, these young kids, and they're not on steroids.
They're just so good at the sport.
They're the ones who like found out about the sport when they were 16, 17 years old, and
so essentially they had steroids because they had a testosterone boost. Because they were going through puberty.
That's a good way to look at it. I've never even thought of it like that.
You gain like way more muscle during puberty because you have more testosterone.
Right.
It's just like you're running steroids. Because
Well, you look
that's
like a
like what the
brick shit house,
TRT
dude.
is. They're just putting your testosterone back to where it's supposed to be.
All right.
Yeah, but he did the same thing at that age.
I will.
That's why he got a boost.
All right.
I was
He's not
strong for a 17-year-old.
When you don't have testosterone running through you, you're not going to get stronger.
How about this, dude? How about this? Oh, I don't know how it would do to your heart, but what if you were to take a drug called Dianabol, right? It's an oral steroid.
Oh, I've researched this one.
That's the one
That's the strong
for this.
one.
Yeah. If you were to just take it 3 days going up to your show, I don't know anything about your heart. You might die. Just so you know, disclaimer. You might die right away. I don't know anything about that. But I'm saying if you're a normal guy.
More plates, more dates.com. We need some advice over here.
There you go, dude. Hit us up, more plates, more dates.com. If you do that though, bro, then you will be as strong as you've ever been, and you'll be as best as you could be.
All right. So there are like guys right now that are on TRT. Like they're doing that same thing essentially. They're just like
they take their TRT and then they take the D-ball for the competition.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. So what's the plan? Or like if you okay, how about this actually? You want to be the best in the world, right? You're scared about your heart. You don't want your mom to cry because you died from a little heart attack.
Yeah.
Why don't you save your bucks and go HGH? No effect on the heart.
I think the HGH would definitely make your heart grow because your heart isn't.
It depends. It depends on how many IUs you're taking to show organ growth. Any study that has shown organ growth with GH, because they never used HGH for it, but with GH, it was over a 25-year period. I mean, how long is your career?
Right.
How long are you doing this?
Arm wrestler. You can arm wrestle until you're 70 years old, 80 years old, until your muscles.
I mean, being like the king. The king of 154 pounds.
I want to say that King George right now, he's the best in my weight class. He's probably 72 years old.
What? I don't even understand how this sport works, dude. What?
I don't want to go reaching, but I'm pretty sure it's like 69
Think
to
about
70
it, though.
years old.
Because like
I feel like I could snap a 7-year-old's arm.
I mean, all right, when I was locked up, dude, there's some old people that
Not the black
jacked.
guy. That's fake.
White
That's-
dudes.
That's cheating.
I'm
dude.
talking about white dudes. Even.
White dudes?
It's just because they've been working out and they stayed on it the whole time because they've been doing time forever.
Yeah.
They look like they like 50, but like a great 50.
Like a killer 50.
Yeah, like I only know you 50 because you all gray.
Now, was there some old black dudes in there that looked just jacked?
How old are we talking?
Let's say they're 50.
Oh, yeah, my bunkie was like shredded.
And he's 50?
He was like 58.
He's like, how old are you?
Me-
18.
Muscular
No?
dude, like
58.
jacked?
Yeah, but he was on. I'm not gonna say Jack. He was muscular because he was like 170. You know what I'm saying? My height, and me and him used to go out and whoop people in basketball, bro. Me and this old man, the white dude and the old man.
Did he stretch or anything?
Huh?
Did he stretch or nothing?
No, he couldn't even move right. His leg was fucked up.
His leg was fucked up.
And he's still cooking everybody.
He thought you were going to the left. He went to the right.
But my another dude that I was in there with, I was in there my whole bit with him. He was like 52 and he was jacked and he didn't even work out.
Insane. Great genetics. Now, have you ever thought about this when it comes to the arm wrestling extravaganzas? You said there's a few females in the sport, huh? Mm-hmm. Have you guys ever thought about doing a foxy arm wrestling?
The girls in the sport,
Yeah.
probably. I mean, they're down with their femininity, right? But they're not like looking to use their.
Are they on
sex
the
appeal.
roids?
Oh,
yeah.
they're like that. They look like
yeah.
that.
I already assumed.
Dude, I met this girl, Sarah Brockman, in Florida.
Sarah Brockman.
She's like Swedish.
Brock Lesnar's cousin.
Okay.
No,
Dude, she looks like it too. Blonde hair down to her ass.
I like that, though.
Right. She
I'm
goes,
into
"You arm wrestle?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "What weight class?" And I said, 154. She goes, "That's cute." You know, I was like, "I'm going home and I'm doing steroids." This.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I would do.
For real.
I'm done with this.
She was like the same height as me, but her arms were way bigger. And she's like, "You want to arm wrestle?" I was like, "Yeah." Just
She annihilated you?
whooped my ass.
Wow. And what weight class was she?
176. But she's the best one of the best, like maybe 2, 3. She's like number 2 or 3 in the world for women's arm wrestling. And if you're out there watching, I do think you're beautiful. You know.
Nice. He just believes that you're on steroids. So, back to the Foxy boxing concept, though, because that's where I stole this from.
Right.
Okay, I get it. Maybe those girls, treat them like boys. Don't focus on them like that. What I'm saying is,
whole new weight class.
have you thought of hiring
100 pound.
hot girls to arm wrestle to bring asses in the seats?
That's
Like,
a
think about it
production
like this.
right
Let me give you
there.
an example, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's the pre-card.
Let me show you something,
It's the
bro.
pre-card.
Let's say if you were going to an event, right?
Okay.
All right, and you got, let's say you got 5,000 stickers with your QRL code and your goofy face and the muscle and whatever, right? You show up with 5 girls. No, 10 girls. 10 girls, and you let them sit and arm wrestle, or they sign up or do whatever, right? But they're hotties. And as soon as they start, they take their jumpsuits off and they just got their bikinis on, bro. They just got their bikinis on, bro. Do you know how crazy people will start getting? And then you record it. And you know who brought them? You did. You'll start getting a name. And then you have someone pass out your stickers, bro. Pow, 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 pow. Subscriptions.
I need to put on a whole different production for that.
You need to put on a persona. What I think...
I'm about to say, that sounds like a page in itself.
Yeah.
I think everything works like boxing, bro. Like, I think everything really does. Like, that's how everyone should do it, even if they're not supposed to. Like, if you're... Like, I bet if you were in the NFL, right? And you weren't super, super good, but you were good enough.
You're completely wrong on this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this is
Like
you
making
picked the worst sport ever.
Because it's
the
not a
most-
singlet sport.
And we don't even know who anybody is besides Tom Brady and Russell Wilson.
That's
and
true.
when they gone, we don't care. We move on.
Let's make it basketball, bro.
Basketball, the top 15 players, if they wanted to leave, they could start their own league and probably kill off the league.
I wasn't even going to say start your own league. What I was going to say is you might not be the best in the sport, but if you got a real good persona when they're like interviewing you and all that shit and all that extra shit, like people will follow that person.
Kind of. It's not like you have to be good in basketball.
Oh,
Because all right, so like we really like Boban. He's this big giant dude used to be on but it's not like we are all like huge Boban fans.
What about like Dennis Rodman? Was he one
Dennis
of the best?
Rodman was one of the greatest
best?
defenders of all
I
time.
didn't know. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
he was one of the best defenders of all time.
Okay.
And he was a personality as well.
The personality.
The personality
was
will elevate
That's
you.
what sells.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. You got to sell yourself.
The personality will sell you in those sports, but you also are going to have to be the best and have the personality.
100%.
Like, what if you're in the top 15? But you're
yeah.
not the top.
Yeah, you can get yourself up there if you're top 15, but I mean, that's crazy good.
But if you're in the top 15, I'm saying, like, and you're not the top, but you got that Dennis Rodman about you, do you think you'll get headlines? You'll still be put up more because...
selling jerseys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll sell tickets. People want to see you at the game.
Yeah, but like I said, you got to be really good, too.
In the top 15.
Yeah, you have to be a great player.
For sure. And just like you got to be a great arm wrestler, dude.
Yeah.
You got to be great.
Yeah, you got to be great.
You got to be great.
And then you got to have the extra stuff on top of it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
So have you ever thought about maybe doing that, though? Wearing a cape?
Wearing a cape?
I'm just throwing stuff. I'm spitballing.
No,
I'm spitballing.
100%. I have like a mental phase that I have to get into before I arm wrestle, right? I have to have my rock climbing chalk bag on me,
okay.
right? Got to have Converse sneakers.
Yeah.
All right? So it's like I used to arm wrestle with the cutoff flannel. It was like the persona I had to have to make myself feel mentally ready to fight.
I like it.
So I get what you're saying.
So maybe you need Homelander's cape.
So maybe if I would start arm wrestling with a cape, I guarantee you that would probably blow up on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
Especially if you
maybe
did
a
home.
bandito.
And I
mask.
like the way that we're thinking here.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Start bringing cheerleaders for you.
All right.
Start bringing. Wear a mask, bro. Wear one of them dog masks.
I've
one time.
actually,
You know what I mean?
like my brain, I process in skits. So like the other day I had the idea of bringing in a bunch of referees outside of this, like at a tournament, and they're just standing in the crowd. They're just wearing referees' uniforms, and then it's like a book drop. All of them are like, "Oh, foul," or something like that. It's just weird, funny videos like that I think could just be like.
Wouldn't you get in trouble for that?
No,
They
I'm
wouldn't
the
be
camera guy. People let me get away with shit.
You're the arm wrestling camera guy?
In Michigan, yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is if that happened, wouldn't the people actually doing it be like, what the fuck, bro? I'm in the middle of my shit.
I probably would do it on a skit kind of level, not just out in the middle.
Oh man, it'd
in
be
the
better if
tournament.
you did
It's
it real.
hardcore, though.
All right, I like
If you did it real and you had them all in there like a whistle.
Yeah,
Oh
but then
my
everyone's
God.
gonna get fucked over. What if you had girls in Jello shot, like taking Jello shots, dancing?
I was just thinking, great video. Who cares about everything
All right.
after that?
The whole girls and whatnot.
So let's just have to reset.
I don't know. UFC would be pissed.
Well, that's because it's controlled by one guy.
I'm just trying to think like that.
Fucking Dana White.
This all could be controlled by one guy too. You know what I mean? Federation of Arm Wrestling, dude.
Federation
One
of
Fed.
Arm Wrestling.
What is the top federation called or whatever it is?
I don't. That's the thing.
It doesn't work that way. It's the guys. It's
There's
people showing up.
like if there was unification between all the arm wrestling communities, we could be paying top arm wrestlers in the states hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Let's get it going.
But every state wants to have 4 guys that run their own tournaments, running $300, $400 prize winning tournaments. It's like, fucking put all your money together.
Well, you just got to get all the eyes on you, and they'll come to you.
It's
for real.
it's
That's how it
happening in
works.
Michigan. I just need to get to other states, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Once
you
that
gotta try.
monetization happens, then I feel like, but I sell merch and whatnot. So it's
Oh,
like,
he's got merch, ladies and gentlemen. He's
Yeah.
got merch, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't you go ahead and plug your merch in for him? Why don't you go ahead
mean-
and do that? Tell him where they get the merch at, baby.
just have to see me personally. I don't. It's not on the
Pretty
internet.
whack. Why don't you hit him with your your Facebook name or something where they can DM you, something digitally.
I have a Mega Arms Facebook page.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mega Arms.
Mega Arms.
How do you spell that?
M-E. Don't make me spell on the air, man.
I really should. I should.
M-E-G-A, all caps, A-R-M-S.
All right.
I got that right.
All right. So, at minimum, though, you should let me know when the next arm wrestling thing is, because this is what I was thinking. I can show up and do whatever the fuck I want, and if he records it and it's hilarious, he can use it.
That's how I was looking at the refs.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do the refs, but I don't want him to get kicked out of like his thing.
I don't think it would happen.
It's not like that. I'd be so pissed if I was in the middle of something and like because of a fake ref thing.
Well, you know what? Then you should have had a dad like Tiger Woods' dad, because he'd have made sure you was ready for that
Yeah.
shit.
He's like, there's
Hey,
fake of the. Oh no, he's a black guy.
He's a black guy.
That's not every time. But like Tiger, there's fakery out there. They're gonna be making the fake stuff out there.
You know, a whistle shouldn't blow you. You know, shouldn't mess you up.
You pull until the ref stops you. Well, I guess technically we would be the refs and we would be stopping them. So.
So there you go.
Do they use whistles though?
No whistles.
Well, that makes
But
it
if we bring
perfect.
whistles, fucking cool.
That'll make it even better.
Picture 5 girls that look like Lizzo.
Okay.
Picture.
I already don't like this picture.
I was
No,
on
I
the
don't.
same-
This is already bad.
Dude, it's for engagement, bro.
Why 5?
I don't want
This
to.
is for engagement.
I don't like the unevenness.
The big girls.
So we'd have to have 6 or 4.
Oh, I can dig that.
All right.
I can dig that. Let's make one little girl,
How little?
like one small hot pretty girl, and then the rest are Lizzos, which I also think are pretty. Shouts out to all the big girls. You just saw what I'm saying. I know you guys don't have to like. I like the big girls, but anyways,
Everybody's got their own cup of tea.
cup of tea. But you got one actual pretty girl, right? And during that period, we make them shake it like crazy. And that period is when you're up, dude.
Like they're my background.
Not only are they your background, they're there to distract the other dude. They're going to get as close to you guys as possible without getting in trouble.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you already know it's coming.
You don't think the ref's gonna be like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
I hope he decks her in the mouth, bro. I hope he socks her in the throat, bro.
That'd be fire.
Let's get the good content, dude. I hope.
You're right. I
he
do.
kicks her butt.
Yeah, I like the visual now.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
And picture all them big girls just swinging on him, dude. Big black girls haymakering them, dude. Oh, that's my sister, bitch.
World star.
Hair
Yeah.
Whose hair is this?
Dude, we would have at least 1 million views by the more I put that on the World Star, baby.
Oh man, the world star.
Is that a good site to drop your shit?
Only if you're like black or
Yeah, you
urban
can-
and shit.
All right.
He could drop his shit. I bet you could drop your shit. I don't know.
Not
if
me.
I'd like to hear shit.
I mean, Ozzy blew up on there.
Yeah, but you know what what Ozzy's into.
Uh oh.
What he's into, dude.
That dirty.
All right, so I wanted to ask you though, do you like? So I feel like people have dreams and people have plans. When do you see yourself turning a profit on what you're trying to do with your life, and go
On what I'm trying to do with my life.
and continue talking while I take this
Damn.
dab?
Could you say the question one
Dab
more
now.
time?
Dreams, plans.
Dreams, plans.
Is this a
All right.
dream or is this a plan?
When someone says, "Hey man, I'm living the dream" or whatever, you say, "Hey, how's it going? Living the dream." Whose dream are you living? You know,
I say that all the time sarcastically.
I'm not living my dream. Hell no. I'm just on a path to find my dream, really. Do I think arm wrestling is my final destination? I don't think so.
Is it your dream, though?
It's a passion at the moment, but I'm hoping that it takes me other places.
Like what?
I've already been off, last year I got to record all the super matches for the Michigan State arm wrestling tournament. It was a live stream. It had 10,000 eyes on it. I was holding the camera that was recording that shit. Stuff.
No, you're good now. We're
Yeah,
past
you swear
15
it up,
minutes.
dude.
We're past 15 minutes.
All right.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just no hard ERs, you feel me?
Neighbor? Yeah, so I don't know. I want my video skills to take me places.
What, you want to make videos for Mr. Beast one day? What do you mean? What's places?
No,
What
not
is
a,
places?
no, not
Not
another.
Mr. Beast.
No, not a different creator. I have to be creative with my own, Yeah, I want to write skits, SNL skits and whatnot. I just watched
So comedy?
Oh, dude, yeah.
comedy.
I feel like I've been writing for a few years, and I don't think that I have stage comedy. I feel like I have played out skit comedy,
I know the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comedy. What do I know about that stuff?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Hey,
I personally subscribe to.
and I didn't want to disrespect you in any
No,
way.
I don't feel
Asking
disrespected.
asking if I could learn comedy from you. I know that I respect comedy so much. I know that there's so much work that has to be done and a process that has to happen.
All right, now I got to talk about it. He brought
Yes,
it up,
yes,
so I got to at
please,
least talk
please,
about
please.
it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, maybe a few months back, I don't know. I either I hit him up or he hit me up, but he was like, "Yo, I want to do stand up." He's like, "I want to do stand up." I was like, "Oh, you want to do stand up? You want to do some fucking stand up?" I was like, "Cool, let's do it." I was like, "You can do it with me. Come on this day, dude." And here's my biggest thing. I just want people to just keep their word and show up if they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Or be like, I'm scared. I can't go on stage. I am too scared. I can't do it. And I respect when that happens. And this young man thought he could do it, but then decided he could not do it,
Yeah.
which is okay.
No, it's
Stand-up's hard, bro.
It's hard, and I was trying to be mentally and fresh and prepared for this.
Yeah.
Just sitting down and talking to you guys all day. You have a work day or something you're just not mentally there, and then you have to get on stage.
Yeah.
But I feel
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You still got to do it.
and I broke through a barrier today just getting in my car and coming here. To be honest,
Isn't that good? Do you feel great?
Great.
It's just a whole new process that I'm trying to do. You know,
might have a cape one day and be arm wrestling.
I
make
may have to
$100,000.
fucking put a cape on someday, brother.
You might be making $100,000 arm wrestling in a cape.
It's
one day
crazy
because
how
of this.
being uncomfortable essentially levels you up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
100% it does. So let me ask you a question. Do you know who Jeffrey Epstein is?
I know a little bit.
He owns a
yeah.
bar or something like that?
So, what's
Strip
your
club.
thoughts? What's your no, neither. It was international. Anyways. What's your thoughts and feelings on Jeffrey Epstein? Go.
Dude, I'm dumb, straight up. I don't do research.
He was murdered.
And I don't I stay dumb for the good of America, for
Okay.
real.
But what did you hear?
You know, that he allegedly took his own life.
You're right. It is alleged, right? Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Even if he did anything, is alleged, because he never got to stand trial.
that's right.
He might be
And-
innocent Jeffrey.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did it.
Right.
Because they killed him for it.
Yeah.
To keep his mouth shut.
Oh.
How many other people are dying?
It's pretty
you
much
know?
a conspiracy that everyone agrees is real.
People do.
Everyone talks about it. They're like, oh, yeah.
There was a Netflix
Oh, yeah, they killed that
documentary
guy.
about it.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. It's like
exactly.
that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you're right.
If it's on Netflix, it's real now.
Is that how it works?
I mean, it used to be Facebook, now it's Netflix.
They don't put any lies up there?
I mean,
Of course
no.
they do.
Okay, I didn't know. I just wanted to see real quick. All right, so he doesn't know a lot about Jeffrey Epstein. Let me ask you a question. Growing up, did your family take you on trips? And if so, what kind of trips did you guys go on? Like a vacation.
Not. Oh yeah, I mean we went to Florida here and there for
Hachi Machi, what, Florida?
Yeah.
are we talking about?
I don't remember.
Florida.
Oh wait,
Are we talking like Miami, like Latino
No,
Florida? Or are we
I mean,
talking like
I'm
Florida,
pretty
Georgia?
sure you go to Orlando, Florida. That's at the
Florida,
top.
Georgia.
Oh, that line, baby. So you go to the top, you hit the amusement parks or whatnot, and then the parents make you sit in the vehicle and drive all the way to the bottom of the state just for the fuck of it.
They make you go to the Disney one. It's horrible, dude.
Oh yeah.
I loved Universal Studios though.
Where's that at?
I'm completely.
you
It's
didn't
right. It's right by it. I completely
Oh, that's
agree.
the one I went
You
to.
agree?
Yeah.
Completely.
I mean,
agree.
Universal's
Universal's dope.
awesome.
Disney's is garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, it was garbage until I was a kid.
Yeah, even as a kid, you're like, this is garbage. What?
I really felt like, man, I would have had to done this when I was like 2.
I know, because like you're like a 6-year-old, like this shit for babies. Like what? You
You see a
6 years old?
5-year-old smoking a cigarette, man, fuck this shit, I'm out.
On the teacups, just spinning in circles. Fucking. This shit sucks, ma.
Throws his vape out of there,
Oh yeah.
Right,
Nowadays.
right? This shit's out.
Nowadays.
flashing.
Roller coaster and a breeze.
That's hilarious to me. All right, so growing up, you took trips to Florida. They were the classic trips that you did, huh?
Literally, we had a convoy of vehicles one time. It was like 32 people.
Tell us the story.
I got some stories, dude.
All right, well, tell us the story.
Just little, like riding in a van, and then one cousin to your left is like, I don't feel good, throws up on your shoes, and the one on the right throws up on your lap, and you're just like, I'm not even supposed to be in this vehicle.
Oh my god!
You know?
I've never experienced that.
Sounds
in
like
my life.
hell.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that. In my life.
We're in like Kentucky, going through like the mountains and whatnot, you know.
So this,
Shit.
is that what people do in Kentucky, going through the mountains?
Meth country.
But throwing up on each other, probably. A lot of driving around and
This is a
throwing up on.
Kentucky thing. Hey, Paul, I was puking all over her last
Is
night.
it
All
your
over her feet.
underbridges?
That's so funny, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Ah, that's hilarious. All right, so growing up, bro, did you have an outside fridge?
Like in the garage?
Yeah.
Hell no.
You mean like a freezer or a fridge?
I'm talking fridge.
No, but the guy across the street, Mark Taylor,
He did?
his stepdad did.
Oh,
and
snap.
it always had goodies in it.
Tell us about that. So when you opened that fridge across the street, dude, I'm just curious, man. When you opened that fridge across the street, what type of goodies was inside?
All right, first of all, it had like a magnet of a beautiful lady in a bikini
Oh, on the outside.
on the outside.
I like that he's doing that. Let's get heady.
Yeah,
Let's
so
get
it's
heady.
like, it's
What's
like
the
it's,
outside
it's like
look
the top on the top and the bottom on the bottom. You know, you open up Coronas. All right. There's always some Bacardi or whatnot up in the freezer. And then you just Dr. Peppers and Sprites. And you skateboarding, drinking sodas with your buddies, you know?
You're telling me that he kept the liquor ice cold?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It's because the wife kept like the frozen vegetables and whatnot in the garage, in like the regular house,
Right.
regular freezer.
Right.
Got to store your stash somewhere.
Vegetables.
Well, a lot of people just leave their liquor like on a counter.
You
know
like
what I mean,
warm
or a
liquor?
Cabinet. A lot of people leave their liquor warm.
I
For
like
sure.
I like my everything chilled.
I don't drink at all. I don't like any liquor. But I'm saying
right.
it being cold, I feel like would be the best.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Depends on the alcohol.
Well, let's talk about it, dude.
Because
What
like
kind of
cognac, you're
what's one
supposed to drink warm.
Right.
You're supposed to warm it up.
Warm it up, right?
Because it like makes the flavors come out or whatever.
How do you feel about that? Have you ever done that?
I have. It doesn't taste that good, but it doesn't taste that good cold either. Liquor
taste
doesn't
any
taste
better?
good.
Any
Right.
liquor?
No, I don't think any liquor tastes good. I mean, I'd mix it with some shit and then it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
So, as a young chap, when I drank, I think that ice cold Grey Goose tasted pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It almost has no flavor. It's pretty damn
Goes
close to
down
water.
smooth.
Yeah.
Grey Goose.
But see, that's the thing we do with alcohol. We're like, that was actually pretty good. But in reality, we're like, that wasn't terrible.
That is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the cleanest.
You're like, I'm drunk and I can't taste it right now. Yeah. Basically.
you know what the worst was?
R&R.
5 o'clock.
R&R actually had a flavor, though. It made me feel the worst, but at least it had some, because they had to add, because it's like water or whatever.
Remember Drew used to like chug like the whole like pint right?
Oh, yeah, like it was nothing. The whole fifth, you just from the fifth.
His girl would like had a bottle or whatever. He'd be like, "Y'all ever seen anybody chug a fifth R&R?" Don't do it, Drew. He's chugging that bitch.
Damn.
Also, shout outs to his girl, because I know that she is many years sober today, and she is
Nice.
also engaged, so shout outs
Nice.
to you.
Different girl, but
Oh,
Oh.
really?
yeah,
It wasn't Alex?
it was what's her name?
The
Kelly.
fat one.
No, Kelly.
Oh, she's the opposite of fat, so just so I
Yeah.
can make that clear. Very fit. Good job, Drew. Very fit. Very crazy, dude. Do you know I had to
Why?
fight Drew over her?
I remember.
Damn.
I had to physically fight him over her, dude.
That was some shit back in the day. I feel
It's
like
crazy.
that happened a lot more back in our time.
Oh, yeah, kids don't got to do none of that
No,
now, dude.
it's keyboard warriors.
They just
now.
texting and shooting, texting and
My-
shooting.
I was about to say,
Feelings
yeah,
are
it's
hurt.
texting, and so that one kid gets fed up and kills everybody.
Texting and shooting. Nobody throwing hands,
Shoot.
though. Nobody got to throw hands, though.
No. That's
Wow.
a
Except for on World Star.
So that was really messed up, bro. Do you know why I had to fight him?
Nope.
So the day before, right, the night before, I politely asked her, I was like, since you are over at my house and you're giving up all that nasty pussy to anyone anyways, will you sell it if I take you to the yak with my girls? This bitch gets offended.
You giving it away for free?
She giving the cake away for free night after night after night.
The audacity.
Then she proceeds to tell Drew. Long story short, I guess we had to fight or something. It was wild, dude.
Dang.
It's crazy, bro.
Did you win?
I did win.
Nice.
Yeah. That was cool. It's kind of cool. Hurt my shoulder, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Hurt my shoulder, though.
It wasn't the beast. All right, bro. We're going to wrap it up. We are at the 46.
Wow.
Minute.
Ding.
Why don't you tell them your plugs?
Again.
Tell them your
Am
plugs.
I overplugging?
No.
You're not overplugging.
No, because the most important plug is the one at the end.
All right.
And the one at the beginning.
Yo, everybody, you can check me out on Mega Arms. That's Mega Arms on YouTube. You can also check me out on Mega Arms on Facebook. And my TikTok is Justin Jake 18.
Not Mega Arms.
No.
Didn't see it coming.
Already taken?
No. Jake is like my favorite thing in the world. I thought I thought I was so creative when I came up with that. So yeah. I mean I post arm wrestling videos on there as well. So
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Wrap it up. Wrap it.
D-Dot cold as a motherfucker, oh God.